Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I'm going over round number 5 of the UK Open Peckham 2023. Everyone was mad that I only went over round 1, so I'm going to go over this round 2. I looked at all the rounds, and this seemed like the second most interesting one compared to round 1. We got Jovan Do R on Spright Runick versus Thomas Rose on Rika. Oh, wait, Imperm, Loki. Yes, keep showing. Princess, Primula. Oh, I like it when they show their hands. But okay, they go Dispelling, summon out Hugin. And then they can go Hugin effect, discard to try to go Surge. Both these players have a draw right now, and it is round 5. Ooh, okay. I like that slight Imperm right there. Using their hand traps like that feels like a flex, I'm not gonna lie. It really does. And then they're gonna go special blue effect, and like, that's so good. Like, blue and jet in that scenario are just really good. Honestly, any level 2 is good enough. Special jet effects. Even if you go like normal summon Hyperia, you know that they have gigantic, and then that gets to blue and that gets to jet. Doesn't look like they play Sprint and the nimble package in their deck, so at least that is good for the opponent. Because if you play all that, then obviously the end board becomes a lot better. I don't think it's actually that good in this deck. They're going to go starter to go summon. Then starter is probably just going to bring out like red or carrot. Okay, so they bring out red. Personally, I like going for carrot more than I do for red. I feel like the deck, like Spright, loses to more spells and traps than it does monsters. The Imperm on Hugin seems like it is pretty good though, because I think they have tip in hand and a trap, which is probably evenly matched. Or it could be double cross. Okay, then they go for Hyperia. Hyperia is trying to draw into a Runick spell here, because then they can summon Hugin effect, discard, go search Fountain. Or just activate tip, search Fountain, activate Runick spell to summon. Oh, they draw blue. Okay, so that's not what they were looking for at all. At least it's follow up, if you look at it that way. I think it is double cross, actually. Yeah, it's definitely double cross. You're thinking about what to go for here. I actually don't like Spright Runick that much. I definitely think the Melfi build is better. And I think the Adventure build is also better than this deck. I think the Live Twin build is also better. I think a lot of builds are better than this build. Okay, so they make IP. They're going to activate Tip. Probably just to go search for an interruption. I also see Merly in their deck. Merly is sick in this deck. I'll give it that. I will give it that. Because if you go like Runick Fusion, special, Hugin, discard, go search, blue jet, then you can go like blue, Hugin, Sprint, dump Merly, make Dragos to Palia, and then Sprint, jet, make Gigantic. And like, that's cool. Oh, and I hit Disc Coliseum there off of the tip. So we know that they main deck the Therion stuff, which I can kind of get behind because evenly, so popular and stuff like that. And King being just a negate in general is good. Lily's also, I think like King's a bad draw, but Disc Coliseum and Lily are both okay draws because they're like extenders at worst. So I think they drew Lone Fire there, which is bad because they already had Loki, so they don't really need Lone Fire since Loki pretty much does the same thing. They might scoop here to like try to not reveal what deck they're on. They did banish at Disc Coliseum though. But that doesn't reveal exactly what you're on, right? Yeah, they're thinking about what they can play through here. Because they have IP, they have red. There's like 2 interruptions. They know, I'm pretty sure they grab Flashing Fire, so it's like another known interruption. And then they have a different set card. Yeah, so they just scoop. I was going to say, like, that sounds like a lot. And their hand is just pretty much one normal summon base. Like, there's Princess and Mudan in there too. So you can do like summon Princess, tribute for Mudan, Primula summon itself, Mudan search for Con. This doesn't really seem like you're gonna get anywhere through all those interruptions though. But okay, we can skip into the next game. That's one of the great things about not watching these live, is that I can just go skip. Okay, cool. Game 2. A little animation. I hate this animation, I'm not gonna lie. It takes so long for it to go through. Like, look at this. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I see Mudan, Princess. I think it's Snowdrop. Some type of spell and an Ash Blossom. What is the spell? Oh, it's 1/1. Okay. 1/1 discard Princess. That goes through. So good. Loki is broken. Oh my gosh, we got a reader on Rika Princess. Oh no. Not knowing what your opponent's cards do is not good for you. Obvious reasons, right? You're not going to know how to interact with them the way that you are going to need to, especially with a deck like Spright Runick, where you're not actually like going for game pretty quick. You have to play the interaction game a bunch. Why does this keep happening? Just play the game. Twitch. You do that one more time, I'm gonna be mad at you. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. There's no need for that. Summon, go summon out Twin, lose 1,000 life points. And then we're gonna get the effects, summon Healer, and then we can summon back out from the graveyard. Let's see if they're going for any cool combos, or if this is gonna be like a relatively standard combo. Healer gain 300 life points. Sun Avalon Rika is also pretty good in time because of Healer. They can get their life points up 900 turn one if they really want to. But honestly, just up 300 is really all you need. I mean, if time is there, right? So then they make Jasmine, turn the Twin into the Dryas, and then turn the Loki into Healer number 2. Healer effect, target Dryas, gain life points, and then they're going to get Jasmine effect to go search since they gain life points. We also see Nichiria Rose Whip. I feel like that card would have been in the side deck, not the main deck. I mean, obviously this is game 2. I'm just saying, like, I feel like they probably sided that card in. The Therion stuff, I think it's okay in the main. But if you end on, like, Therion King plus Rose Whip, that helps you a lot with the back row matchups. Honestly, like, deals with the back row matchups pretty much by itself. Because Therion King doesn't negate activation, so your opponent can only activate one spell or trap and you can negate it. Lily, get rid of Dryas, search Disc Coliseum, go ahead, search out the Therion King. So now they have that set up. They're going to tribute Healer with Jasmine, they go summon from the deck. Wait, is that another Disc Coliseum? Huh. It is. Wow. I wonder how big of a package that they play for the Therion cards. Bring out Petal. Like, is it like 2 King? Is it 2 Disc Coliseum, 2 Lily, or something like that? I don't know. But, alright. Bring out the Lily from the graveyard, equip it to King, and then activate Petal effect. You have to do the King first, then Petal, because I'm fairly certain to hold me this, but I'm fairly certain Petal locks you in the plans. I know Con does for sure. And then Petal, go ahead, and they're thinking on what to grab. Technically you could send off this, but I doubt it. Okay, yeah, grab Princess. Oh, do they already have Mudan in hand? Okay, reading over the Petal. Yeah, I mean, you may as well read over, like, all your opponent's cards, right? There's no point not to. If you don't know what they do, I mean, you kind of have to, right? Especially, like, if you think you're going to lose this game, then game 3, at least you'll know where to interact with them better. I think most people know, like, stop Loki, because Loki's just, like, the best normal summon in the deck. Snowdrop, Tribute Lone Fire, bring out itself, bring out Mudan effect, go search. Then that's probably just gonna grab Con. Con's broken. You know, like, Disc Coliseum is like one of the best field spells. If you're putting a field spell over that field spell has to have like way more insane value, and Con is one of those field spells. It lets you set a Rika Spider trap from your deck once per turn as long as you have a Rika monster. If you activate an effect that would tribute a plant monster, once per turn you can tribute one of the opponent's monsters instead. And that's pretty good. So they're gonna link, go into Midas effect, summon back out from the graveyard, the Loki, and then use those make Benji. Yep, Benji has a bounce effect. And then Princess summon itself out. They can Snowdrop effect, target Princess, make all of the plants level 4. So that way they can go for Strenna. Yeah. Thinking on what to overlay with. Strenna's pretty good. Strenna can detach to add back a Rika card or a plant card from the graveyard to the hand. And then if it's tributed, you can bring out one of the big XYZs from the extra and attach itself to it. So add back Lone Fire, and then use those. That's probably just another Strenna. Yeah, just another Strenna. Okay. Normal summon out Lone Fire effect, tribute Strenna, summon from deck. This is like, you can do this with Unexpected Die or 1-for-1. They're going to bring out a Cheerio Rose Whip, and then Strenna effect to summon from the extra deck, and then equip the Strenna to it. So they bring out Sacred Tree. Makes sense why they didn't use the Con either until now, because then the Sacred Tree, since they activated a spell, can put it underneath of it, so now they can negate a monster or a spell with that. This is a really, really, really good end board. You know, you have Benji Bounds. They can only activate one spell or trap. You have Darien King negate. You have Sacred Tree negate monster or spell. You have Rika Sheet that contribute their monster to take their monster. You have Princess that contribute a monster to negate a monster effect. And you have Strenna that can turn into a tribute. So, you know, I mean, that's like 7 interruptions, and that's not counting attributing their monster as one of them. So, I mean, you know, it's not going to be the easiest thing to beat. We like have to draw Sphere Mode or something here. We saw Lava Golem in their main deck last game, so a Lava Golem or something like that will give them a chance to try to win here. But you have to have Lava Golem or Sphere Mode, otherwise you really do not have a chance. I guess like Dark Ruler could be there too. Not a lot of people play that card. Card is a little bit underrated, especially because nobody respects Dark Ruler. But okay, they're reading here. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. They're just gonna read over like the entire end board real quick. Let's see what's in their hand. We saw Destruction for turn. Okay, I think I see a blue in the hand as the second card, and a fountain as the first. So I think I know 3 of the cards in hand. Yeah, they're just gonna scoop. Yeah, it's not easy end board to break. So going on into game number 3 now. We haven't seen that much interactive Yu-Gi-Oh! But okay, let's go ahead and skip. Okay, there's a good amount of time left too. So, you know, I mean, 23 minutes, you know, we might see them side in something like Red Resonator. The thing is with like Spright Runick, it's awkward because even with 20 minutes left, you still kind of have to side that card in. Because if time does come up, you're not really able to attack a lot of the time. So you kind of have to have a way to win in time, and that is just simply the way to win in time. So I see their hand has 2 Loki in it. Raigeki Evenly. I couldn't see the last card, but it's a spell. I mean, Raigeki Evenly. That sounds pretty nice with a Loki. See, they have Starter in their hand. So they're going to start off by activating Starter. Oh, it's Cosmic. Oh. Okay. Starter goes summon. We're thinking on what to go for. It looks like they have a bunch of monsters in hand. Yeah, decides to summon out Carrot. And then they're gonna lose 1,000. Yeah, that's another thing too, is like with the time, you have to be able to gain life points because you're gonna make yourself lose life points a decent amount of the time. Summon blue effect, go search. Oh, they're thinking. Okay, they just grab Jet. Summon Jet effect, go search. Grab Starter. Oh, I think I saw Eradicator in their deck. But they don't have Runick set up to try to draw into it. Oh, they have Double Cross and Smashers in hand. Okay. The only problem is that they have to be able to set up pretty good board here. And I don't think they play the stuff it takes to make the good enough board here. Overlay Jet and Blue. This is gonna make gigantic. I mean, you know, come on, alright? What else you can overlay into here? You gotta make Mannequin Cat pass. You could make Mannequin Cat pass. That could be in like an actual consideration here. Okay, yeah, make gigantic effect, attach goes summon, and then that can just bring out like Hyperia effect to draw. Okay, let's find out. Do we draw Runick? I mean, honestly, even one Runick spell doesn't really get us anywhere. Do we draw Tip? Tip's cool. Alright, looks like did they draw Merly? I think they did draw Merly off that. That's unfortunate. I guess you could normal summon it in mill, and I mean, it's going to get Runick spells engraved at the worst, right? Okay, so they're going to link Tribute summon for Vanity's Fiend. Oh. They have Carrot, but they have the Evenly and the Raigeki. And the Cosmic. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is gonna be an awkward game. I mean, either it's gonna be a straight blowout and Loki's just gonna get it. Let's find out. They could go like battle, end of battle, evenly the Carrot. I think you have to, right? Like battle, end of battle, evenly. Because you have to get rid of Vanity's Ruler. And if you go Raigeki, then evenly, they can keep Vanities. Oh my gosh, it was Imperm. Oh, maybe that was the top deck. Or maybe I sold it evenly wrong and it was just simply Imperm the whole time. So they're going to stop that. Oh no, that was definitely a battle phase there. I saw the way they looked at them. Yeah, start a battle phase, they're thinking. It's not really a whole lot they can do. You can't like activate starter. Double cross doesn't really do anything. Smashers definitely is not going to be used. Yep. Banish. Yeah, just keeping the vanities there. Okay. And then guess what? Raigeki normal summon Loki. Haha, throws it down like that. The last card in the hand is Merly. Merly is not beating normal summon Loki combo. Sometimes you simply just can't do anything about it. Like, that was tough. That actually hurt to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, also we see Dark Ruler in Thomas Rose deck. Yeah, like I said, not a lot of people respect that card right now, so it's gaining more value too. And then Sowing Summon Twin, and also the amount of decks that are played right now, there's a lot of them, so it's a pretty open field. Besides Cash, like Cash is the most popular deck, but after that, it's a pretty open field of decks. And Dark Ruler's pretty nice into a lot of them. So Healer getting life points, and then going to Jasmine. Yeah, they're just going for normal combo, make Dryas, make Healer. Healer affecting life points. You just have to simply not mess up now. And then Jasmine effect, go search. Okay, yeah, at least it wasn't like unexpected die, and it was like normal summon Loki, so it's not going to be as bad as last time. And there's a decent chance that they don't have Therions in their deck right now. And they definitely don't have Rose Whip. They search Snowdrop. Okay. Jasmine, Tribute, Healer. Go special out from the deck. And then that's going to bring out Petal. Petal effect to go search. That's going to search out Mudan. Chad saying simply better. Just draw the 3 cards in your 1 card combo. Yeah. Okay. Snowdrop, Tribute Pedal, summon itself, summon out Mood on effect, go search, grab Con. Yeah, it's definitely just Con. Right? Or they, okay. I guess none of those spells that they passed by were Con. I thought the one was. Glamour, Tribute the Dryas, go search for 2, grab Princess, grab Primula, then Primula effect, summon itself out. They're going through their extra decks, seeing if they can find an out in there. So summon the Primula, and then after that, Princess effect, summon itself. Snowdrop effect, copy the level, make everything level 4. And then overlay, go into Strenna. Then Strenna effect, attach, add back Mood on. And then overlay, go into Strenna. They haven't used Mood on effects, so they can Mood on, tribute the Strenna with only 1 material, summon, and then activate the Strenna effect, summon out from the extra deck. And then, yeah, go ahead, put that underneath of it. And then they can go into the Midas, and then Midas effect, summon back out from the graveyard. And then that will go ahead and go into the Benji. Then, I mean, that's pretty good if you ask me. They have a monster negate, a monster bounce, another monster negate through Princess that can tribute the opponent's monster or their own monster. They have Cosmic to deal with like a fountain here, which is like the only thing that could even potentially get the Spright player back into the game. But we know that they have Merly in hand, so even that won't get him anything. I think, yeah, they drew Runick tip too, but it's just not enough. I mean, you may as well just go normal summon Merly effect, see what the opponent does. Maybe they mess up bad, right? Actually, nah, yeah, no, okay. Runick tip, search. Oh, okay, it's Flashing Fire. Oh, I definitely don't think you lead with that. I think you go like normal Merly effect, and just like pray that the opponent just forgets how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Like Merly effect, they mess up. You Flashing Fire, chain to like summon Hugin or something. I don't know. Honestly, there's no way for you to win here. Wait, you're using Hugin effect to search? Sure. Merely can't get its effect, so I mean, just tribute to negate, and that's game. Yep, tribute their monster, negate it, and then that's just game. I mean, come on! What are we waiting for? I know you did not just say pass turn. Nah, you did not just say pass turn. Pedal bring itself out. And I guess if you're on stream, you want to be on stream for as long as possible. But I don't think I would want this to happen to me on stream. Con effect to go set. Sacred Tree equip from the graveyard. Okay, you equip Raigeki. You don't want to equip Glamour because you can add that back. And then someone said, whoa, why do they play Tears? What? Oh, they don't know. They don't know the Dragos to Paleo line with the Merly. Merly is definitely the best tier. Just because it works with Sprint. Sprint's crazy. Dumping any level 2 from deck to graveyard is nice. And then also it potentially could be an interruption. Tribute, special. I mean, it was already game. You could just switch Strenna to attack. Benji, Sacred Tree, poke. They must have forgot that, okay, I was going to say, they must have forgot the starter damage, or they just want to flex. You know, the opponent made an extra turn be played, so they're like, okay, sure, I'll flex here, But, alright, and that is going to be it for round 5. It's going to be the last time I show off a match from this tournament. Shout out to Thomas Rose for winning that. So that was the UK Open Peckham 2023, which is pretty much just a regional, but with like a lot of extra prizing. And obviously, they care about it more. I mean, there's commentators for this, right? Like what? Like most regionals don't even have a live stream, let alone commentators with extra prizing. But I don't know. I've seen more stuff like this too. Like House of Champs commentated over the Houston regionals. That was interesting to see how like this stuff was becoming more and more popular. But we still don't have Latin American like feature matches, a stream for it, But we have it for regionals, a UK Open, like, well, like what? But we don't even have it for the YCSs? That's crazy. That's all I gotta say. And I'll leave the link to the original stream link down below at the very top of the description so you can go ahead and check out the other rounds if you want to watch them yourself. And the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.